Okay, today we have Yomi Kuku and Robin
Ujfalusi.
There you go, who are participating in the Football-for-Development conference. They've agreed to take part in this interview to just give us a little bit of a flavour as to what sort of issues came up during the last 2 days. So, Yomi, could you just kind of introduce yourself, your organisation, and tell us a little bit about some of the exchange programmes Search and Groom has been running?
Well, my name is Yomi Kuku and I work for Search and Groom Youth-for-Development Center. We're based in Lagos, Nigeria, and there we're using football as a tool for development. We've had opportunities to exchange knowledge, know-how and personnel in the past, but majority of the time we've had that it's been one way, coming in from northern participants into the south. But we had the privilege of the very first time we joined into this, we had someone from Search and Groom traveling to the north, and he was there for 3 months, and the benefits is something that is beyond our own imagination. It's been very good, and he was able to come back and impact on the people. But more importantly, he was also able to present our project, our country, in a good manner, and that's somehow was able to battle stereotypes, because he had the opportunity of meeting with people in Germany. That was prior to the World Cup. This was done with the process of the Festival 06 with Street Football World. So our participants was able to change perspectives, misconceptions about Nigeria as a country, and then our project. So very positive. That's it.
Okay, thank you. Robin, how about telling us a little bit about INEX and some of the exchange programs that you've been involved in?
Okay, I work for INEX in the Czech Republic, and since 2005 we are running this project Football-for-Development, which was something new in the Czech Republic. And part of that is actually the raising awareness campaign we do in cooperation with MISA from Nairobi. We invite and host them every year for some 3 weeks, and we do with them, apart from public events, both sport, social events or culture events in the public. We also do like educational seminars, workshops. The girls and boys from MISA live in the Czech families, so apart from raising awareness is also quite intensive intercultural learning on both sides. And apart from that, we also send volunteers for 3 months internship to both MISA Nairobi and Search and Groom in Nigeria within the volunteer internship program called GLEM.
Okay, so you guys are already kind of in partnership, if I understand.
Yes.
So given the current situation and given what you guys have experienced in both of your programs, ideally, what would you like to see happen in the future? How would you like to improve the partnership that you already have? And how would you like to just kind of enhance the experience for the young people who are part of your program, Robin, who are going over to Search and Groom, and Search and Groom as well? What would you like to see enhanced? Maybe start with you, Yomi. Yeah.
Primarily, I would like to see a situation where if the two-way program is about to start, we need to lay a very good foundation. First, identify the reason, and then work around a common topic, prepare the participants with local programs, and then the participants can move up to the north, and I hope same thing applies. But something is also very important. When the participant is coming from the north, it's also important for resources to be available for us to be able to implement a broad-based program where we are able to get the community or communities involved, and it's something that should really stretch and keep the participants busy. So that is something that I would like to see, and I think INEX and MISA's partnership together is a positive reflection on what I am personally thinking about, which already we prepared for in Lagos. We're only waiting for the process to kickstart. So once we have that, and definitely by the time the participants returns back to their roots, hopefully their communities, they're now able to spread the message much more than that. So naturally for me, that will be a very good thing to follow.
Okay, perfect. How about you, Robin?
I would maybe mention two things. Like, we as an organization, we are a voluntary organization, we do international volunteerism, and we send some 800 volunteers per year to all around the world, and like maybe 80, 100 of them are going to developing countries, to global south. I think what we still very much miss, and Yomi already mentioned it, that this opportunities for people from developing countries going to north make their voices to be heard, and also gain something from this experience for their work afterwards in their countries. That is something which is needed, which is done still not very much because the fundings are not easy to get for this kind of exchanges. We did this with members of MISA in 2005. They were in Europe for 3 months, Germany and Czech Republic. We did this with a Zambian teacher in 2006, and they were going all around the countries, discussing with the schools. They got some trainings. It really is something unique for them, and I think we should give more opportunities to partners from the south to benefit from this kind of exchanges. What I would comment concerning our 5 years experience with MISA, concerning this raising awareness, I think it's important that the idea or the realization of the idea is based on the common ground and on the needs of both sides. For us, it's raising awareness campaign to the Czech public, but on the other hand, we also try to meet the needs of the participants from MISA, so that it's not only like them representing the Kenyan culture or the Africa as a whole within our society, but to make sure that they also develop the skills they can use after that in their own community. And part of that is that actually the program is prepared on an equal basis from both sides. So it's not just us drafting the program, but they really intervene and contribute their ideas and their needs into the whole exchange. And that's something we try to improve, and definitely it's something we still kind of have some reserves, so we are still working on that. So those would be 2 points I would like to stress.
Okay, thank you both very much indeed.
You're welcome. It's my pleasure to be here. Bravo.
Thank you.